Hi guys, I've been playing a little bit of blues today and I would like to show you an ending for a blues in B flat in measures 9 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11. That's kind of the typical ending, and we're going to dress that up a little bit. You'll have that's going to happen on the bottom, and on the top we're going to have a line moving in the opposite direction. Together, it's going to sound like that. It's kind of hard at first, but I think it's worth the practice. Sounds pretty cool when you get it together. So here you go. B flat with your ring finger, and the fingering is going to be really important on this, on the 8th fret of string 4. And then we're going to have the double stops, 2 notes at once. And that's going to be with the 1st and 2nd finger on string 4, fret 6, that's an A flat, and D on the 7th fret of string 3. Now the lines are going to keep moving in opposite directions. So we're going to slide the 1st finger down to G on the 5th fret of string 4, and then put the pinky on the E flat on the 8th fret of string 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I like to hybrid pick that with my pick and middle finger, but you could strum them. There'll be a problem when we get to the next note though with the strumming. You have to be careful that you don't get an extra note in there, because we're going to skip a string. From here the line's going to keep moving in opposite directions, but we can't keep stretching forever. So now we're going to go up with the pinky and then play the low note on the same fret. That's fret 9 of string 3 and 5 with your 4th and 3rd finger. And like I said, it's easier for me to pinch that than to strum it. If you do strum it, you can mute that 4th string with the inside of the lower finger. Okay? So now the lines are going to go up one more half step in each direction. So the pinky goes up to the fret 10 of string 3, that's an F. And the bass note is also an F now on the 8th fret of string 5. Get that finger out of the way so you can see. That's an octave F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you want to make sure that you're using these fingers, 4 and 2. And the next part is where it starts to get harder. So we're going to change directions now. The low notes are going to start going back up, and the high notes are going to start coming down. So now we got to slide that pinky back to the 8th fret and then reach over here to a G on the 5th fret of string 4. Because the notes aren't the same on the way back up as they were coming down. So that's a 4 fret stretch, right? From G to F flat on the 9th fret of string 3. And here we got these 2 free fingers in the middle. The lower one is going to hammer on to A on the 7th fret of string 4. And the upper one is going to pull off from F flat to E flat on the 3rd string at the 8th fret. Really, you can't pull off very hard. You just lift your finger and slam down the ring finger. And there are other ways to finger this, but I think this ultimately gives you the smoothest sounding result, and the accents are in the right places, which is just a B flat on the middle finger on fret 8 of string 4 and your D on the 7th fret of string 3. So you remember you're hammering on and then ending with a pluck of the B flat dyad. The whole thing again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Thanks for listening.